Baby pa turn on din pala ako na. Ay! Ang bilis! Ay! Naku, asan ba yung ano ko? Yung lapel ko. Ayan, okay. Kitang-kita nga yung ano ko. Pero okay lang. Teka lang. Okay. Share na natin. Ang bilis naman. Wow. Ang bilis ng mga ano. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Okay. Sandali. Kala. Okay, share po muna natin yung live video. Yan. What's that? Yun. Ay, that's better. Yan. Ay! Hey, Cha! Thank you all the way from Sweden. Master Cha, thank you for joining. Ay, wow! Wow. Ano lang pala to? Parang Sunday session lang din pala natin. You know. Hi, Master Glass. Nice to see you. Oo nga. Oo nga. Mukhang, meron ba tayong ano? May ipaglilingkod ba ako sa inyo tonight? Meron ba akong mga questions na pwedeng maisagot for you guys? Ayan, teka lang. Ay! Ay, sushi kala. Ay, shush. Ang active ulit. So, pag narinig nyo na uli yung mga meow-meow sa background, alam nyo na, ay! Hi Ren, J-Jet, nice to see you, thank you. Ay, nako, namaskar din, namaskar, Jeff. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, parang Sunday session lang din pala natin, no? Tama? Okay, wait lang. Ayan, okay. So, if hindi nyo pa napapanood yung ating weekly tarot reading for this week, napakaganda ng ating linggo for this week. We are very blessed. Maraming blessings ng abundance and prosperity, pero merong isang strong warning for this week. We have a Thursday energy na merong malakas na warning. So if you haven't watched our weekly tarot reading, mahalaga na panoorin natin siya after this kasi medyo yung Thursday energy natin and medyo nakakaalog, okay? Na medyo Ay, yes, ang dami ng ano ha. Okay, sige. So, after this, panoorin natin yung weekly tarot reading kasi although meron tayong isang strong warning, marami ding blessings na mangyayari sa atin. Actually, sunod-sunod yung mga major happenings. So, starting tomorrow up to Friday, major happenings are about to happen sa buhay natin. So, para ma-handle natin yung mga magagandang blessings natin and these major happenings, panoorin natin yung ating weekly tarot reading. Ayan, dami ng mga pumapasok ng mga questions. Okay, sige. Okay, I want to say, Sir Martin, yung daw, maganda ba mag-manifest ng love sa Webes? Ay, teka, ano bang klase? Ha? Oo nga eh, medyo, ghost month. Okay, so for the Chinese tradition, magsisimula na yung ating ghost month. And ayun nga. Well, depends if you believe in it. Pero I also like the Chinese tradition because it's also very ancient. Ang Chinese tradition. Although mainly I practice Hinduism, there are many belief systems din naman that I honor. Most especially if it's really promoting love and kindness, I would always honor those other belief systems naman. What's this? Ayan, okay. Hi Gail, nice to see you. Nako, thank you so much for joining us. I miss watching na. Ay, nako, eto na nga. This is it. So, kung may katanungan ka din, please send in your entries na. At nakikita ko na yung mga entries. Alam nyo naman, last week kasi maraming nabitin kasi for the first time ever, we only had an hour na session. It is because, syempre, sinelebrate ko muna yung birthday ni baby. Wow! Nakahanap na naman ng opportunity na umarte. So, ayun. So, syempre, kailangan ng priority. But syempre, priority ko din ang pag-share ng blessings sa inyong lahat. So, kaya naman kahit sandali lang, kailangan magta-Tarot Tuesdays pa rin tayo. Plus the Tuesday, the whole July, itong month ng July na to, medyo ano talaga, no? True enough, remember when we had the annual reading in one of my last Tarot Tuesday sessions on December last year, meron talagang major happenings in July. And yung card na nakita ko before, ang ginagamit kasi nating card before was uh, the the fairy tarot. What kind of tarot nga is that? Victorian fairy tarot. And yung itsura ng tarot cards, para may gumuguhong sand. It's a sand castle and then gumuguho yung sand. So hindi ko masyadong nagustuhan yung energy nung card na yun. And true enough, this month, kahit ako nagkasakit ako, it's also flu season, so nagkasakit talaga ako. So, hello, Vanelli, my sassy box. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hello, hello. So, for yung mga US goods natin dyan, mga favorite goods, like if you're fond of mga Michael Kors, mga Tommy Hilfiger, si My Sassy Box, maganda yung ano yan. You can check yung My Sassy Box in Facebook and Instagram. Di ba? May mga plugging tayo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much din, Bob Clothing, for my Laban shirt for tonight. ay, bitin na bitin kami sa user Marky. 2 weeks na absent and last week, oo nga, sorry na. Meron din may mga personal na happenings. Kaya naman, simulan na natin yung session natin tonight para marami akong masagot sa mga katanungan ninyo. And since we don't start any of our sessions without saying a prayer, and I am a fully practicing Hindu, kaya naman I will be saying or chanting my prayers in Hindu. Pero syempre, kahit ano pang mga religion na ating sinusunod, please join me in prayer and let's all gather in God's name. Magdasal po tayo ng maraming guidance, maraming love, at maraming blessing. Lalo na kung magpa-participate ka tonight, may mga katanungan ka, may mga gusto kang maklaro sa ating mga aspeto ng buhay, samahan niyo ako, magdasal tayo para makareceive tayo ng maraming wisdom. Okay? Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshvara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshvara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshvara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shrim Rim Shrim Kamala Kamalale Prasida Prasida Shrim Rim Shrim Om Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shanti. 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 Om Shri Matriye Namaha. Wow, thank you, thank you. Maraming salamat for joining me in that prayer. Namaskaram sa inyong lahat. Namaskaram is a very important greeting sa aming mga Hindu, and it means the light in me or the God in me sees and acknowledges the light and the God within you. Good evening po sa inyong lahat. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, and I'm also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to your official Tuesday. Kumakaganon. Ano ba? Ang likot-likot, sorry. Welcome to your official Tuesday night habit. This is Tarot Tuesdays. Aga-aga, ang daming comedy. Pero diyan talaga ang balak natin every Tuesday night. Puro fun and happiness and punong-puno ng wisdom ang dulot sa inyo. Ang dulot, ang lalim. Hatid sa inyo ng Everyday Reiki with Marky sa Facebook and Reiki with Marky here in our YouTube. And we are here to always provide you not just fun and laughter, pero maraming wisdom syempre. So, baka may mga katanungan kayo, anything that concerns about your love life, anything that concerns our career, and syempre yung pinaka-importante, health as well. So, sagot ko yan. Libre lang magtanong para makapag-participate tayo. I-share nyo lang po ang ating live video para ma-share nyo rin sa friends and family. Pag na-share nyo na sa Facebook stories or pwede rin basta kahit anong social media, basta sa newsfeed and sa stories, paki-screenshot lang po dahil importante may resibo. And yung mga resibo po natin, padala po natin sa Facebook page natin sa Everyday Reiki with Marky. First come, first serve po yung ating mga entertain na questions. And some of us, medyo multiple po yung mga questions natin. Okay lang yan. Ako rin, marami rin akong tanong, no? So, ang gagawin po natin, we will answer one question at a time. Pero kapag may time pa po tayo mamaya, babalikan po natin ang inyong mga other questions. Now, sa mga magtatanong naman, kung ikaw magpa-participate, magtatanong ka ng mga questions about your life aspects. Kung ang tanong mo saan ba ano ba ang basis na makikita ni Marky sa mga readings niya using the tarot cards. Ang binabasa po natin kung sino ang nagtatanong, babasahin natin kasama ng mga tarot cards natin ang energy ng nagtatanong. So, kung ang tanong naman is, ano naman ang mga energy natin? So, it's comprised of 4 elements. Everything current, lahat ng nararamdaman natin ngayon. So, everything about your thoughts, everything about your emotions that comes with your thoughts, anything din ng mga decisions natin, and kapag ano ang mga actions natin. Or, pag may nasabi na tayo or may nagawa na tayo, automatically, this will be subjected to the universal law of cause and effect. For the Christian and the Catholic, ang tawag po natin dyan ay golden rule. Para po sa ating mga Hindu, ang tawag dyan ay law of karma, and science calls it Newton's third law of motion. Kung anong tinanim siyang aani. Ang dami nangyayari dito. Okay, so, sabi ko nga, once na nagtanong po tayo, ang mababasa ng cards ay lahat ng current. So kung ang lalabas sa mga cards natin, according to your questions, maganda, pwede pa natin pagandahin yon by improving your energies, improve your thoughts, your emotions, decisions, and actions. Mas bibilis pa ang manifestation ng ating mga blessings. Huwag rin matatakot kapag may mga warning tayo dahil kapag may mga warning, kailangan lang natin i-change ng maigi yung ating energies para hindi na natin siya makuha. Kasi tandaan, kung anong tinanim na ating mga energies, siya ring ating aanihin. Now, minsan sa mga questions natin, imbes na sa energy ng nagtatanong, directly tayo hahanap ng kasagutan. Sometimes, yung energy ng ibang tao, iba ang magtatanong, ang sagot mahahanap sa ibang energy ng ibang tao. Kung ganun ang mga questions natin, medyo hindi po natin siya pwedeng itanong directly. Kasi, ang mga gantong cases po is a little overstepping or simply para tayong may invasion of privacy. And may karma po yan on my end. Kasi yung doer of the action, sa kanya po mapupunta yung karma, hindi siya nagtanong. Pero ang mga usual questions po ng mga ganito ay mga relationships questions involving 2 or more people. So kapag po ang mga questions natin will be involving such questions, may paraan naman para matanong natin siya without karma on my end. Hahatiin lang po natin equally ang mga energies. Kung sino po ang mga kasama sa katanungan natin, hati-hati po yung questions, ay yung energy natin. Pero meron lang din po tayong malaking disclaimer. Kapag nahahati po yung energies natin, malaki po yung possibility na mahati din yung ating accuracy rate. Kasi hindi natin kontrolado ang energy ng iba. Meow meow. So ang pinaka accurate mga energies na mababasa natin ay ang patungkol lamang sa iyo at sa buhay natin, dahil only you can improve and change and make sure to control our own energy. Okay? So, ito na naman, gamit natin ang ating favorite na tarot deck. This is gonna be the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. May dalawang klase ng cards tayong pwede makuha, major cards, minor cards. Ang goal natin is to get as much as major cards as we can. Dahil the more major cards, the more chances of winning. Pero kapag minor cards, dun natin malalaman na may mga tatrabahuin pa tayo. And tatlong cards laging kukunin natin. Yung unang card, it represents kung ano ba yung past energy natin. Yung current card, ito yung energy natin ngayon. And finally, the last card, saan papunta yung mga energies natin na yan? Okay? So now, naku, andyan ang mga questions natin. Simulan na natin. Ay, ang dami. I wanna say hello. Hi, Tin. Ay, Beshi, nice to see you. Maraming salamat. Eden, ay, na-miss din. Ay, thank you naman. Wow. No. Eden, nice to see you again. O baka may katanungan ka. Let's go. Siguro required vocal lessons pag... Lagi na lang, alam mo, si Francis talaga, alam mo, pinasasaya mo lagi ang ang Tarot Tuesdays. Maraming salamat kaya lagi kang sumama dahil ang saya, yun ang gusto ko talaga, laging happy-happy lang tayo. Grabe siya. Medyo may kulot-kulot yung yung pag nag-o-om, dapat maraming kulot. I'll be way... ang somewhere. Napanood nyo na ba? Sobrang jeeping-jeepy ako dun sa na yun. Ay, trabaho na tayo. Ang dami nang pumapasok na tanong. O sige. Mamaya na yung concert ko Francis Sabayan mo ako dun sa sa Sarah G. Okay. Wow! Nako, tignan na natin. Para ang seryoso ng mga questions natin, ng mga pumasok. Simulan na natin. Ang sabi ng ating first participant ay, reading for the month of August po. Oh, di ba? Napaka-seryoso. Wait lang. Oo nga. Anong reading natin? Ayan, sige. So, wait lang. Wait lang. I've never asked about this, pero sige. Love life. Ay, wow! Alam mo, in fairness, kung this is the first time that you're gonna be asking about love life, dito na natin. By the way, kung gusto niyo po mag-participate sa mga natin, sa session natin for tonight, ang gawin lang po natin, i-share niyo lang yung live video and then paki-screenshot po siya, tapos paki-send po yung screenshot natin sa Facebook page natin. Oh, by the way, may isang lucky winner tayo ng 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance bracelet. So kung gusto mo manalo ng bracelet, pumunta ka lang sa Instagram and Facebook page ni celestialblue.ph and then mag-share ka lang ng kahit anong post sa stories or sa newsfeed and then screenshot natin, padala nyo rin sa ating padala nyo lang din sa ating Facebook page. Okay, sandali. Yes. Okay. So habang nagde-decide pa ang ating first participant kung anong gusto niya ipa-read. By the way, kapag magsisend po tayo ng mga gusto nating ipa-read na question, maganda po na mas specific, mas maganda. Kasi mas specific ang question, mas specific din ang sagot. So pwede nating i-circle around ano ba ang mga pwede kong itanong. Anything that concerns yung ating career, pwede din sa ating love life, and pwede din sa ating health. Ayan. Okay, so tingnan natin yung reading ng career para sa ating first participant for the coming... Ay, baligtad ba yung card? Ay, bakit may baligtad na card? Ako'y na-OOC. Ayan. Ay, meow, sabi ng aking anak. Okay. Pag narinig nyo ang mga sunod-sunod na meow ng aking anak, sorry na. Ayan. Ganyan lang talaga kami. Okay, sige. Okay. Now, tignan natin ang energy ng career para sa ating first participant. We will get 3 cards. Sabi ko nga, as much as we can, dapat mas maganda. Marami tayong major cards, meow. Okay. Yes, Kala, you wanna join here? Kanina, tuwan-tuwa ako, nakasali siya dun sa natin. Nakasali siya sa Tarot Tuesdays na picture taking. Ayun na. Kainan na kasi. Ayun. Okay. Maganda naman for our first participant for the August career. Meron tayong 1 out of 3 major cards. So this is really a good start. So, yung first card natin, this is always about the past energy na na-invest natin. And the first card, nandun kaagad yung major card. And this is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is actually one good card when it comes to ang energy ng High Priestess kasi it's a resonating energy ng very wise and a very spiritual na energy. And ito kasing first participant natin, ito is also my student. Kaya naman, this person is also in a spiritual path. Now, ang magandang investment dito, ang magandang card na naumpisa natin is really resonating. What you have invested, lalong-lalo na this past month, itong July natin, you were able to focus on spirituality, you were able to focus on your career as well, discernment was able to be balanced and executed well for this month, and that means you are preparing really well. So, maganda kaya nga ina-affirm ng ating first card na this is the High Priestess, ina-affirm niya that you're able to make very wise and very spiritual decisions. Now, ano naman yung ating second card? Yung second card, this is what the current energy is about. Now, yung ating second card, we have the Eight of Cups. And ano naman ang cups? Every time, this is a minor card, and every time we have minor cards sa ating cards, this can mean two things. It can be in the form of emotions. It can also be in a form of success and celebrations. This is actually success. So, napakaganda na itong card kasi na to, napaka-expressive talaga. So, parang tingnan mo yung direction. And this card is like divided into two parts. This part, na medyo may madilim na part, pero after that, nalampasan na. And after nung nalampasan yung part na medyo may darkness, marami ng celebrations. Marami ng cups na lumabas dyan. So, nabubuking niya na naglagay na ako ng skincare, kaya pala napaka-shiny ko for tonight. In tonight's video. Okay, so ang shiny-shiny natin, pero yun nga. Thank you so much to my skincare, and thank you for the youthful glow. Wow! Ako na yung nag-declare, oh. Kailangan ng skincare dahil 38 na tayo. Hindi na tayo bumabata. Ayan. Ay, nako, in fairness, nako, meron ding entry sa ating para sa Celestial Blue na raffle natin. Sige, keep sending your raffle entries pala para mamaya at the end of the session meron tayong winner. By the way, itong card na to is really also very meaningful kasi this is really telling you na you are able to show progress, and the progress that you're doing is your conscious effort for you to gear towards really organizing and planning everything about your career. And that means hindi lang to literal na yung career na iniisip mo na pang ngayon lang. Kumbaga, you are also setting a good inspiration on how you're going to plan your future, kung ano ba magiging future plans, paano mo siya i-improve, and how to take better decisions through discerning all of the things na you want to settle pagdating sa future natin. Meron tayong last card natin, which is what's about to come. And this is a very good form of warning pa rin sa atin. This is actually not a bad card, pero it gives us the mindfulness to look into things deeply. We have the Six of Cups for our final card. And yung final card natin is kung saan papunta yung energies natin. So, ang Cups again is a resonating energy of success or celebrations, and pwede ring emotions. These are also celebrations. Now, look closely at this card kasi tignan mo dito. So, merong isang bata na may mga hawak na cup, tapos may mga cups din. And the cups again is the resonating energy ng ating mga ng mga success, ng mga celebrations natin. But look, as merong mga celebrations dito, pero nasa iba naman ang focus. Nasa iba ang focus ng ating intention here. So that's a strong reminder. Kailangan because you are really giving yourself a good planning na situation here, there may be some things in your current career, most especially for August, na because medyo nasa-settle mo na ng maigi little by little kung ano magiging future plans mo about your career, there may be some blessings na baka ma-miss out mo for the coming month. Just because iba na yung magiging plans mo for the future. And remember, this is always going to be my reminder, a blessing is always a blessing. Na every time na meron tayong in the sight of any opportunity na pwede nating i-grab, na pwede nating i-celebrate yung mga ganyang opportunities, maganda pa rin na medyo go-getter tayo. Maganda pa rin na we become very sensitive to opportunities that can lead to many blessings. And yan naman ang warning natin here. So, yes, maganda na meron tayong future plans. Maganda na naisaset na natin siya. And little by little, kumbaga, shift mo na yung energies natin into a good and a better direction. But as you do, kailangan tatalasan pa rin natin ang ating puso't isipan. Sasabihin ko sana kasi yung nung talasan yung isipan, biglang pumasok sa isip ko si Kuya Kim, yung matang lawin. Sorry. Puro comedy kasi nangyayari sa utak ko. Ayan tuloy, nabulol ako. Sorry na. Sa puso't isipan natin. Keep an open mind and heart. Ang hirap kasi magtagalog. Wow! Keep an open mind and heart. When you see these opportunities, kahit na may future plans pa rin, include that in your discernment process. Kasi the least thing you would want to happen is kapag nakafocus lang tayo sa future, we may be missing out on current na mga possible na blessings na pwede na naman nating i-enjoy din. Yun lang, pero if I were to discern and to weigh out these energies, I will say na you were able to discern and plan things well. Kasi kailangan yan eh. Right now, we should be in a phase in our life na mas planado ang bawat galaw natin, most especially para sa ating mga abundance and prosperity. And I will always say this, I will, every single time na magkikita-kita tayo, I will keep reminding everybody. Remember, if you've been watching yung mga Sunday readings natin, I am always mentioning in our Sunday readings na there is something that will happen in our well, not just in our country but the whole world. Kasi in 2020, there are 5 planets that align perfectly during that time. And when those planets aligned, ang naging result niya is the time of pandemic. And sadly, in July 12, 2022, those similar planets aligned again. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, if you are all aware, if you are also watching the world news, Sri Lanka is already bankrupt, and Pakistan is also in the brink of following the footsteps of Sri Lanka. And even Panama right now, I've been watching the world news earlier and it's starting to feel very chaotic. Remember, it started in July 12, 2022, and the culmination of this is until April of 2023. That means from that period rather up to 2023 ng April natin, ang magiging theme natin is always about change. Now, there is something that is about to happen and it's already unfolding. And the first thing na mapapansin natin will be involving financial crisis. Little by little, it's already manifesting. So, make sure na yung mga planning na gagawin natin, most especially for our abundance and prosperity, is well secured. It shouldn't happen na hindi natin pagtutuunan ng pansin ang mga ganitong bagay because ang goal natin is to shift positively. No matter how this will unfold, ang kailangan natin, lahat ng mga natutunan natin, thank you baby, lahat ng mga natutunan natin in 2020, i-apply uli natin yan and even more. That's the goal. And for those na makakapag-adapt, for those na magagawa na to shift positively, you will be rewarded greatly. May malaking rewards. Wag na wag lang tayong magbabalik sa mga old ways natin because if we do, nandun, kapag hindi na naman natin natutunan ng mga lesson natin, malaking possibility that it will create more damage, bigger than 2020. So, kailangan sabay-sabay tayo as we all follow yung ating mga readings natin ng weekly tarot reading natin and we follow yung guides natin, we have to make sure na we continuously prepare. Kasi nga ang pinaka-sure lang dun sa nakikita ko is financial crisis. Ano pa ba? May isa pang lalabas. And remember, I've been saying this for some time, di ba? Meron talagang mangyayari. And true enough, slowly nag-unfold na siya na nag-unfold. So, since hindi naman ni-reveal sa akin exactly kung ano yung mangyayari, ang pinaka-goal talaga natin is to prepare no matter how this will unfold. Kailangan lagi tayo ang goal natin to shift positively lagi. Okay? Maganda na nasusunod na ng first participant natin yung pagpa-plan. Maganda na nabibigyan niya ng attention yung ganyan. But as you do, hindi naman porke meron tayong opportunity to look in the future, hindi tayo titingin sa ating current situation. So dapat ganun tayo ka-sensitive. Always have a very sensitive na mind and heart to see what you need to absorb and to discern and weigh things out nang hindi tayo napupunaan ng takot din. Kasi, sabi ko nga, kailangan lang pagdaanan ng buong mundo yung mga gantong bagay only to learn something, only to improve, only to progress. Kaya, syempre, we all deserve to improve. We all deserve progress as well. So, no matter what it takes para lang matuto tayo, kailangan talagang pagdaanan. Okay? Congratulations sa ating first participant dahil maganda yung magiging planning. Kailangan lang na dagdagan pa natin yung ating awareness and discernment. Okay? Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So, good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza, and I'm a Reiki master and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. This is where we provide wisdom and sharing fun and laughter. Maraming salamat. Ay, meron na tayong mga ano, ay, la siya sa SG siya. Ay, andali. Wait lang, kinis mo, sir. Banat na banat. Naka-skincare nga lang yan. Ito naman si Francis. Lagi ako nachichismis. Ay, sige, magtrabaho na tayo. Okay. Comedy ka, tata. Ay, seryoso ako talagang tao. Actually, alam mo ako, parang medyo boring akong tao. Wow! Okay. Okay. So, by the way, again, one lucky winner ng 1,000 pesos worth ng Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue. Kung gusto ninyong manalo, all you need to do is go to Celestial Blue na Facebook page or Instagram, tapos mag-share lang kayo sa newsfeed or sa stories, paki-screenshot lang, and then ipadala niyo na dun sa ating Facebook page. Ay, ang daming entries, but here we go, sandali. Ito na ang ating next participant. Guidance or message from my current connection. Ay! So, love ba ito? Wow! Sige. O, tignan natin. So, yung first question natin is concerning career. Love naman yung ating next participant. Ay, yes, but tinatawanan ako nung second participant. Ba't mo ako tinatawanan? Bakit yan natatawa? Masunurin ako. Wow! Binalik mo pa sa akin. Kakilala ko kasi ito. Okay, sige. Yan ang clue, kakilala ko. Wow! Naglaglag. Okay, sige. Tignan natin. Ang question kasi, sabi mo itanong, wow, talagang binalik sa... oh. Sige, basahin na natin. Ako nagbablush tuloy ako ngayon, di ba? All because, ayan sasabi, ganda ng mga design si Celeste. Alam mo, totoo yan. Francis, maraming salamat for acknowledging dahil napaka-creative kasi that's what I really like about Celestial Blue. You know? So, it's very aesthetically appealing kahit na, syempre, the energies that you will get dahil nga it's fully energized with Reiki. So, you get the assurance na maganda ang energies ng mga crystals natin. And aesthetically, naku, susuotin mo talaga ng susuotin every time. Okay? Ay, by the way, kung hindi nyo pa nakikita, medyo nasa bagong face na si Celestial Blue. And ayan, kaya nga minomodel ko na ng konti. No? Nasa pearl face na kasi. Okay. Ang Celestial Blue is evolving and now, if you can check, meron tayong mga freshwater pearls. Yan, yung very very affordable ang mga freshwater pearls natin. Pero syempre, para naman sa gustong mag-invest, meron din tayong mga South Sea pearls, yung kay Celestial Blue, di ba? So ito minomodel ko naman. Kaya tayo nakalaban today kasi I got this also from Celestial Blue. It's a freshwater pearl. Yan. Sa IG mga post nila na yan. Ano ka ba? Meron ito nga naka-fresh water. Ito yung very affordable lang yan, yung mga freshwater pearl. Pero pinilagyan ko yung lock nito dahil gagamitin ko nga siya every day and kailangan sa akin kasi talaga may energy ng gold. So pinalagyan ko pinalagyan ko yung lock niya. Pinalagyan ko ng gold. Pwede naman tayong may options na pag may gold yung ating pinaka-lock, magdadagdag lang ng konti. But yung kung plain lang, libre lang yun. Okay? So, ayan. Celestial Blue, baka may isa na naman ako. Grabe na yung plugging ko. Wow! Nanumbat? Okay, sige. Ayan. Sige, ayan na. Nag-aatubili na tong aking second participant. Tignan natin ang guidance. Yun daw ang hinihingi niya. Guidance daw with sa the current na love interest nitong ating second participant na hindi ko pangangalanan dahil atin-atin lang. Okay. Tingnan natin ang ating energy. Okay. Nararamdaman ko. Naku, tingnan natin. Ay, okay. Ay, okay. 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 We have 3 minor cards. And maganda na kailangan na maganda talaga na itanong natin yung ating katanungan about love. Kasi eto siya. So yung first card natin is the King of Cups. And yung King of Cups natin, this is the past energy na na-invest natin. And look, this is the Knight of Cups. And every time na may cups tayo, sorry, baka tinitignan nyo pa, tapos baka hinuli ko naman agad. So, Ang cups, again, this is an energy that resonates yung mga success, yung mga ating celebrations, and pwede ring emotions. Now, this is definitely success kasi tingnan mo naman ang itsura ng ating nakasakay sa horse. Very regal, very royal ang dating. Pero sa mga tarot cards natin, we will be mindful na if yung cards will have or will show a body of water. And may body of water kasi dito. And every time there's a body of water, yan ang reflection ng emotion. And kung busy busy ang water, busy din ang emotion. Kapag kalmado ang water, kalmado din ang ating emotion. Medyo busy ang ating medyo busy ang ating water dito. Ayun, medyo maalon ang ating mga water yan. So, also, but look at that. In spite of and despite of the possible emotions that you may be going through as reflected here, kitang-kita mo naman, it's a very clear celebration pa din. And this having a horse na sinasakyan, that means, kumbaga, pag ikaw may sasakyan, you have the privilege. You have the privilege and you also have the opportunity para maging smooth yung transition or yung travel or the journey. So that means, kahit na merong mga emotions involved, okay na okay yung journey natin. Now, ang energy natin ngayon, this is cups pa rin. We have the 9 of cups. And tignan natin itong card na to. Ayan. Okay, ito yung cups natin, di ba? Yung 9 of cups, this is again a card pag may cups, ito yung resonating energy ng success. Marami pa rin success and celebration. Ayan, no, talagang up and down ng mga sunod-sunod na ating mga celebrations here. But you know what? I've been using this card for a long time now. And most especially, paborito ko kasi itong deck na to kasi napaka-expressive. I like tarot decks na napaka-expressive kasi. And para sa ating mga clients na nababasahan ko, and kapag lumalabas kasi itong card na to, more often than not, kasi if you observe this card, mag-focus muna tayo sa card. Baka sa skincare ko uli kayo mag-focus. Mamaya gusto niyo ba ng skincare reveal? Diba? Naku, makikita niyo na yung mga yung Lola Remedios. Diba? Lola Remedios, baka naman magkaroon tayo ng collab. Masarap daw yun na. Na-try niyo ba? Comment nga kayo dyan kung na-try niyo na yung Lola Remedios. Nakaka-curious din eh. Kasi mukhang siya. Parang kailangan na natin. Okay, so tingnan ninyo ang card na to. So, merong curtain dito. Okay, tapos meron din tayong parang depiction of a Divine Mother. Diba? Parang si Mama Mary and si Jesus Christ parang being carried here. At tapos nandito naman yung ating mga cups. But you know what? Every time I get this card, siguro isang beses ko pa lang sa tagal kong ginagamit tong card na to, isang beses ko pa lang nakikita yung card na to, na kung ano yung pinaka-initial meaning and initial message that I always get. Yun yung isang beses pa lang siya, kumbaga, na iba. Every time this card appears kasi, as there is a curtain dito, more often than not, laging may nakatago dun sa likod ng curtain. And more often than not, hindi masyadong maganda yung message dun sa mga nakatago sa likod. So, this means there can be many things that may not be 100% comfortable for you. There may be times that you are also having second guesses, doubts, or there is something intuitively that is telling you about something pero hindi mo talaga 100% itong na-figure out pa kung ano. Or hindi ka 100% certain kung saan nanggagaling yung worries na yan. In which actually, this is already present and alam mo yan. Now, here's the thing. There is, ang masasabi ko lang is that anything and everything that leads to this discovery, it should always lead to learning lessons. Because after all, ang mga life experiences natin, whether these are sa kahit anong aspeto ng buhay natin, kapag may mga kailangan tayong pagdaanan sa buhay, ang lagi kong sasabihin ay hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng ganyang experiences para talagang maghirap lang tayo or to experience pain and suffering. Or para sabihin natin na hindi tayo parang medyo maalat ang buhay. Hindi naman ganoon, okay? Similarly, tandaan natin nung nag-aaral tayo sa school, kailangan talagang sunog na sunog ang kilay natin because we really need to exert a lot of effort. May mga topics tayo sa school na hindi talaga natin 100% gustong pag-aralan, lalo na ako, Diyos ko, napakatamad ko mag-aral dati. So, may mga times na when we need to learn, lalo na it's something new, something challenging, and ang pinaka-measure nun, ang pinaka-measure kung talagang natutunan natin, ang mga itinuro sa atin ng mga teacher natin, yung ating mga exams and tests. And minsan 'di ba magsa-start muna siya ng mga maliliit na mga exam muna, mga quizzes, until may mga periodical test, mga ganyang klase ng test na, mga final exams, 'di ba? And every time na meron tayong mga test, if we are able to glide through it dahil nakapag-aral tayo, nagbigay tayo ng maraming effort, syempre we expect na maganda rin yung magiging result natin. And that means natutunan natin yung lesson na na-apply natin na maigi. Pero kapag medyo hindi na, naku, mas madalas sa akin yan dati, no? Pag medyo may bumabagsak tayo sa school natin, yung mga hindi natin masyado napaghandaan, that also gives way for us to know ano yung ginawa natin and how do we get to learn from that and become better. Pero tandaan, no matter how challenging or how easy yung mga kailangan natin pag-aralan sa school natin, hindi naman tayo nagagalit sa magulang na nakita ko yon. Si baby kasi nagpi-picture-picture ng mga pearls ni Celestial Blue ngayon. Tapos si Kala tinalunan niya. Okay. Gusto niya nang maging part nung, sige baby, picturean mo na rin. Mukhang gusto lang talaga niya magpa-picture sa pearls. Okay. Ayan, si Kala. Ayan. Kaya kanina, nagpa-picture din siya dun sa tuwan-tuwa naman ako. Okay, so, ang kailangan natin is, ay ba tandaan natin pag umuuwi tayo sa bahay, kahit gaano kahirap yung mga kailangan natin matutunan, hindi naman tayo nagagalit sa parents natin na, "Ba't mo ako pinahihirapan? Why do you send me to good school? O bakit mo pa ako pinag-aaral para lang mapahirapan?" Hindi naman tayo nagrereklamo ng gano'n. Kasi alam natin, at the end of it, ang goal naman ng mga parents natin is for us to learn. We are being trained, we are being polished para when we need to apply yung mga lessons na yan, meron tayong magagawa, meron tayong wisdom para gamitin so that we can learn everything that we need to. Kaya ko sinasabi yun because yung ating last card kung saan to papunta is we have the Five of Swords. And every time meron tayong swords, it can mean two things. It can be a form of wisdom. It can also be a form of a weapon. And in this case, I see both of them. So, but it starts with what you know. It starts with the wisdom that you know. Pero tingnan mo, you have to also focus yung sa itsura ni, ito, parang medyo si Jacqueline Jose. Okay, so medyo nakagano'n siya. Okay, so medyo Jacqueline Jose yung itsura ng card natin dito, and that means we have to be very mindful with how the emotions will come into play kapag there are things that may feel a little unsettling, o kaya there are things kung ano man yung mga gumugulo sa isipan natin na hindi natin mabibigyan ng clarity right away. And kapag we try our very best to come to a resolution or to push ourselves to discover what it is, it may not necessarily be good. Kasi tingnan mo, parang medyo iniwan ng isang sword and then medyo ayan. So, medyo alam mo yung itsura niyan, di ba? So, and you know how it is in relationships. Yes, maganda na meron tayong honesty because you know how it is. It's also one of the strongest factors that will also help the relationship. Pero ito kasing binabasahan natin, itong second participant kasi natin na yan, yung kanya nasa dating phase pa naman. Okay? And yung sa dating phase natin, every time that you are doing this, you are also establishing trust pa lang. Kumbaga, the relationship progresses the more that both parties will also agree na oo nga, we can work things together. Oo nga, we're able to establish this and we both agree na we can really start a good life together. Pero syempre, habang nasa dating phase tayo, that is the time that we get to establish it muna. I want to say establish what you can. I want to say na everything that gears towards having a very good and open na communication, gagawin lang natin ng gagawin. Honesty, kailangan gawin natin ng gawin. Pero also, you also have to have a good sense of boundaries pa din. Boundaries for yourself, boundaries for the other person, and boundaries para sa ating sa pinaka-relationship natin. And I want to make it clear na when you set boundaries, it is not something that is entailing na you're just literally going to put a wall. But the boundaries, knowing where you cross or where you're supposed to cross and where you're not supposed to do so. And because there is always divine timing kung kailan natin gagawin yan. Meron ding tamang timing kung kailan natin i-execute. May timing din na kailangan muna nating i-discern or to really think things through if tama ba na gawin natin ang isang bagay. The more you focus on discernment, the more you also understand your emotions, and the more you also understand your limitations and your boundaries and the boundaries of both parties, little by little makikita mo kung ano ang mas makakatulong, ano din yung hindi. Pero at the same time, you should also know what your worth is. You should also know what you deserve, and at the same time, yun naman yung boundaries na sineset mo sa sarili mo. Always ask yourself, as you get to respect the boundaries of all parties, you have to genuinely ask yourself if you're also comfortable with it. Kasi we cannot do something na hindi naman tayo comfortable. We can also through open communication through improving our communication, it also pays off to really set what boundaries can be comfortable for you and what may not. Okay, little by little, kumbaga, take what you can and what you really feel is comfortable for you, and then you go for the things that will help, and things that may not necessarily help, tulungan nyo rin yung isa't isa on how to set that. Siyempre, at the end of it, ano bang ginagawa natin? Kaya, dine-develop natin yung teamwork. Okay? Kasi nag-uumpisa pa lang eh. Habang nade-develop natin yung teamwork, nasa-secure din yung future, how you're gonna be working on the bigger things in life. Kasi, as we are all starting, ang pinaka-training ground natin is how to work well on the little things muna. How to work well on the little things so that you would know if it's working well, pwede nyo nang pagdaanan yung malalaking bagay as well. Bigyan niyo yung sarili niyo ng chance to develop that. Kasi, sabi ko nga, kung may pagmamahal tayo in anything and to anyone, pag may mamahal, pag may minamahal din tayo, di ba? How many chances do we also give kapag mahal natin, di ba? And equally, sasabihin mo rin dapat yan sa sarili mo. Part yun ng ating mga self-boundaries. How many chances would you also give yourself? How many chances or opportunities are you gonna give yourself to grow, to develop, and to learn lessons? Consider all of those bago tayo gumawa ng kahit anong move. And make sure na communicate well. And ito laging sasabihin ko, when it comes to verbalizing things, kapag magkikipag-communicate na tayo, dapat lagi nating sasabihin. Laging uunahan natin yung sarili natin na uunahin natin yung the way we will communicate. It should always entail na laging gearing towards fairness, balance, at hindi tayo basta magsasabi-sabi na hindi natin naiisip. There is always a better way of saying things. Kailangan ang gagawin natin dyan, i-highlight lang natin yung sentence, tapos i-right-click natin, tapos tignan natin yung thesaurus para makita natin kung ano yung mga alternate na mga terms na pwede natin gamitin na mas politically correct, mas subtle, mas kaaya-aya sa pandinig. Okay? Ayan, magandang tip, di ba? I-highlight, right-click, tapos pakiano yung thesaurus. Yun lamang. Pero all I'm saying is that all it takes is for you to become at peace with the situation. Pero syempre, set the boundaries and honor yourself, honor both parties. Pero dapat, every move, hindi kang lulugi, syempre. Dapat meron kang malaking priority din sa sarili. Okay? Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Ang dami na palang chismisa. The Princess of Mega World, I want to say hello to the Princess of Mega World. Rain Zafra, good evening. I miss you. I love you. Thank you dahil lagi kang may attendance sa ating Tarot Tuesdays. Oh, Angel, hello, nice to see you. Good evening. And Nanda Kishore, good evening. Nice to see you. Namaskar. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Oh, love you din. Ay, bakit kami crying emoji? Naku, baka kurutin na ako nitong natin. Okay, sige, tingnan na. Mag-send ka na ng ang pag-abalahan mo is yung celestial blue na lang. Mag-check ka na ng celestial blue, alam mo yan. Okay? Speaking of celestial blue, may isang winner sa atin ng 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue. And if you want to win, just like these, meron tayo. Tingnan nga natin, baka makapag next time, may grand entry, baka di ba, Francis, no? Baka freshwater pearl naman ang mga ipamigay ni Celestial Blue. Tignan, sige, liligawan natin si Celestial Blue para may freshwater pearl. Dahil nasa pearl face nga tayo ngayon. As you can see, I am now wearing, this is an Edison na freshwater pearl from Celestial Blue. Yan, okay. So, kaya tayo naka-pink today dahil medyo pink din yung ating, yung Edison pearls natin. Ito na po, parang nagalit ka pa dun sa Okay, so, kung gusto niyo manalo mamaya after our session, pumunta lang kayo sa Facebook or sa Instagram ni celestialblue.ph and then mag-share kayo sa newsfeed natin or sa stories, any of the posts. Tapos, pakidala yung screenshot, yun na yung entry natin for tonight. Ay, ang dami na. Simulan na natin. Diyos ko, ang dami-dami na palang ano, napakadami na pala ng ating entry. Sandali, Meow, meow. Sorry na yung pusa ko. Okay. Hello, Master. Namaskaram. Namaskaram din. Tingnan natin ang ating next. Please po read po sana ng energy for August in terms of sales, career. Tingnan natin. Tingnan natin ang ano. Wait lang. Is it pang ano, pang sandali? Individual ba ito? Or ano, individual ba yung grading? Group work pero individual grading. Natatawa ako yung pag si Sasa Girl, I watch Sasa Girl every day, yung mga reels and yung ano niya, yung napakaganda ng spoof lagi ni ano, team up. Ang intense naman, all caps naman. Okay, sige team. By the way, before ano, nako, I wanna thank nako si My Sassy Box, tinan mo gamit na gamit talaga yung regalo mo sa amin nung Pasko. Thank you so much. Si Sassy Box, binigyan ako ng napakaganda. Nako, totoo yan, nasabi ko nga, I always feel happy. Dati nung kabataan natin, di ba, pag ang mga regalo, picture frame, mug, towel, hindi tayo masyadong masaya. Ngayon, ang saya-saya ko sa ganyan. As in, I prefer those. As in, gamit na gamit ko yung mga ganyan. Kaya ito, napakasosyalin pa nung padala ni My Sassy Box. Thank you again, My Sassy Box. Dumadami na yung mga sponsors natin. Lola Remedios, baka naman. Gusto talaga si Lola Remedios. Ay, sige, trabaho na tayo. Kailangan marami tayong matulungan tonight. So, sabi ni ating next participant, sales para sa kanyang team dahil nasa sales kasi itong next participant natin. Tingnan natin. Syempre, the more major cards, the more chances of winning. Now, tignan natin ano naman ang kanilang August energy para sa sales ng kanyang team. Sige, tignan natin. Okay, here we go. Wow, okay. Okay. We have 1 out of 3 major cards. Now, this is really going to be very meaningful para sa iyo as a team mo, because 1 out of 3 major cards yung gagawin natin. This will allow you to prepare for the coming month. And number 1, yung ating first card, which is yung na-invest na natin na energy, nandun yung major card natin. And this is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the teacher card. And itong card na to is really, and since ito yung na-invest nating energies, alam ko na you're able to instill a lot of good lessons and wisdom, and you're able to impart a lot of wisdom, good tips, sharing of good practices. In short, that is really the strongest preparation. Kitang-kita ang preparation for you and your team para sa when we're going to approach August. Kasi anyway, anong araw na ba ngayon? The 26th, I believe so. The 26th of August na yata tayo, tama ba? Yes, July rather. So, 26th of July. So, medyo ilang araw na lang, magsisimula na yung ating August. Now, yung ating energy for the first part, since it's a major part and the teacher card is there, the teacher, tandaan natin, yung teacher card na to is also another resonating energy na before a teacher becomes a teacher, they are students. So, ang sinasabi din sa ating card na to na yes, we have invested well. Yes, nakapag-prepare tayo by learning what wisdom to prepare for and yung mga kailangan nating preparations na gagawin. Pero, always keep an open mind and heart kung paano ba tayo may matututunan. Kahit na paghandaan na natin, always make sure na ready tayong may matutunan pa. New strategies. And to never be afraid to try something new. Try something new first because you can never know how far you can go, not until you really give it a shot. So I want to say na being creative for the month of August is gonna be very important for you all, because this can be another opportunity for, kumbaga, testing waters on a different approach in sales, okay? And why did I say that? Because yung current na magiging card natin is the King of Wands. And every time we have wands para sa ating card, this is a resonating energy ng hard work and effort. So medyo maraming busyness, okay? Kitang-kita na busy-busy. Busy-busy ang ating magiging month of August. And for me, ang pinaka magiging I like this card kasi for me, kapag ang lumalabas kasi ako, I really appreciate hard work and effort. Kasi ngayon ko napapahalagahan ang totoong meaning ng hard work and effort, and yung talagang when you celebrate your success, dahil ikaw ay nagtrabaho ng maigi, you have really given your best effort, talagang dun ko napapatunayan na talagang ang Diyos talaga nagbibigay ng mga blessings, lalo na sa masisipag. So, isa yan sa mga natututunan ko and unti-unti ko pang ini-embrace on how I can keep learning more on how to work harder each time. Yan ang resonating energy. Dahil ang King of Wands, kumbaga siya yung pinaka mataas na level ng cards para dun sa suit ng mga wands. That means you are also ready to, nakita mo yung fire dyan is resonating a lot of energy ng passion. So you're ready to also see how far you can go and to really become very much passionate and determined. Saan naman papunta yung ano natin? There is a strong warning of cooperation for the team and a very good dynamics ng ating teamwork because that is what the next cards will be. We have the Six of Wands. Importante yung na we are all going to listen to the right direction and tinan mo itong ano it's like itong mga knight na to, yung mga wands na yan, it's a representation na ang direction ng team dapat sa iisang direction. So, halimbawa, if you're all going to try one thing, try a new strategy, everybody should follow, everybody should try it. Kasi, sabi ko nga, if ang itsura kasi nito halimbawa, ito kasi you're riding a horse, pero what if you are all riding one same boat? Tapos nagpapaddle tayo, nagsasagwan tayo. Kung halimbawa, if all team members, let's say, 10 kayo sa team, tapos 9 of the members are steering on the right side, pero may isa na nagsi-steer towards the left. Kahit na isang tao lang yan, and you're riding one same boat, pwede pa rin siya makabigat. Pwede pa rin na it can cause a little delay or it can cause resistance dahil everybody's steering on one direction, pero may isang hindi. So, ang pinakamagandang reminder is that to share this wisdom to your team, na to be very open if you're going to give directions sa team mo, to follow and everybody should follow and adhere to it because hindi naman tayo magbibigay ng direction na ikapapahamak ng iba. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if the last card at least is an energy that gives abundance, I would say na mamimit niyo yung target or yung quota ninyo. But since it's the second and the third card that is just an energy for hard work and effort, the least thing you would want to happen is that ang pinaka-i-invest nyo lang is an energy that would yield blessings on a latter time. So, syempre kailangan natin may mga goals din tayo na kailangan ma-meet dahil nasa sales nga tayo, and that means kung gusto natin na at the end of the month of August meron tayong makuha, that means dapat nakikinig tayo sa direction. That means ibibigay natin yung best natin to really follow the strategies of the team. Kasi kung hindi, it may not 100% look good. Pwedeng on the latter time pa. Kumbaga, mag-i-invest lang kayo ng energy. Ang August can be the energy of investment. Mag-harvest na ba ng blessings? Pag hindi natin na-improve to, pwedeng on a latter date pa yung magiging harvest natin. Okay? So, ang pinakapayo ko lang is that most especially kung ikaw yung leader ng team ninyo, I want you to be sure na kilalanin mo maigi sa inyong mga team members kung sino sa tingin mo yung may opportunity or yung may possibility na kung ano man direction yung ibibigay mo. Alam mo naman sa kanila kung sino yung 100% susunod agad-agad and they will genuinely follow your advice, and kilala mo rin yung may possibility na hindi. Siyempre, unahin natin yung we need to get the buy-in nung ating yung kilala natin na possibly hindi makakasunod. Kasi nga, yun yung sinasabi ko na when we're riding one same boat, kailangan everybody steers on one direction. Okay? Be very kind, loving, and patient with how you're going to approach this. Kasi kailangan natin yan, most especially for the month of August. Tsaka di ba pag sa sales, meron din tayo, lalo na for kapag medyo superstitious, di ba? Ang ghost month, this is really a month, most especially for the Chinese community. This is really a time wherein they need to pause on many things. And that is a resonating energy here as well. Okay? So, yun lamang. But I want to say, basta maiba natin yung energies natin, this is going to keep improving. Okay? Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So, good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. This is your official Tuesday night habit. And kung may katanungan kayo, marami pa tayong time. If you have any questions about love, your career, and yung ating health. Grabe, wala pa nagtatanong sa health, ha? Grabe kayo. Ako nga nagkasakit last time, so kailangan maging maingat tayo sa health natin. So, Kung may tanong kayo, all you need to do is to share your live video, and then para may matulungan din kayong other friends and family doon, baka nangangailangan din ng guidance natin, paki-screenshot po yung ating pag-share either in our stories or sa newsfeed natin, and make sure na isi-send po natin yan sa ating Facebook page. Okay? We will now proceed to our next question, and while we are doing that, isa sa inyo mananalo ng 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue. Ligawan natin sa Celestial Blue na meron naman tayong pearl na na giveaway next time. Okay? Para masaya kayo, nasa pearl season tayo ngayon. Okay? So, Master, yung pang special diet mo, don't for... Oo nga pala. By the way, pinadalan ako ng napaka-healthy special diet, and nararamdaman ko ng chicharon bulaklak na naman. Pero kaya nga tayo kailangan balance is key. Okay? So, ang sarap pa namang ulamin ng mga chicharon. Thank you so much, my sassy box. And pasabi kay JJet, thank you na rin, JJet, dahil alam ko tag team kayo dyan lagi ni Vanelli. Padala mo na rin yung nanay mo. Alam mo naman yan. Sabi niya, cute ng tattoo ni sir. Ayun na. Oo, thank you so much. This is, paano ko ba yun? Ayan, paano ba? Ayan. Ito yung aking tattoo. And actually, ayan yung this is our anniversary tattoo ni Baby last year. Yung kasama namin si Jenilyn. Yung mga friendship tattoo namin tatlo. Hindi ganito mismo yung tattoo niya, pero same areas kami. Yung sa kanya naman dito din. Tapos kami ni Baby, yung pareho. So, thank you naman, Francis. Okay, now, next. Tingnan na natin yung ating next na ating participant. Okay. Naku, napaka-importante ng next participant natin. Sabi, hi Master, I miss you po. I miss you din, thank you at na nagkaroon uli ng time. Sabi ng ating participant, may gusto lang po akong malaman about med school. Will I be able to make it to the next level po? Okay. Tignan natin dahil yung syempre importante itong studies. Tignan natin. Pero ito naman ang sasabihin ko para sa ating next participant. Napaka-critical, lalo para sa iyo napaka-critical ng ating tanong kasi syempre imagine mo nag-aaral tayo med school pa, and hindi madali ang med school. So ganito naman ang ipapayo ko para sa ating next na participant. Now, no matter kung anong lalabas sa ating mga cards ngayon, tandaan natin yung mga cards natin is only a reflection of your current energy. Self-check ang makukuha natin na energy sa mga cards natin. Ano bang energy ko ngayon? Mahalaga na alam natin kung saan tayo dinadala ng energies natin. And that's what the cards are giving us. Yung wisdom na binibigay ng cards sa atin, it's for us to be very mindful. Baka minsan hindi na natin kasi napapansin, ano bang energy ang nailalabas ko? Ano bang mga naiisip kong mga thoughts? And doon sa mga naiisip ko ngayon, ano bang emotions ang lumalabas sa akin? And ano ba yung mga nagiging decision ko? And ano ba yung mga nagiging actions ko lately? Mahalaga na aware tayo kung anong ginagawa natin. And if you are someone who hasn't been giving yourself a good process of discernment, yan ang isang magandang key on how you're going to discern well. You have to understand saan natin lagi dinadala yung mga isip natin. Anong klase ng mga anong klase ng mga thoughts ang iniisip natin. And ano bang klaseng mga emotions yung mga nararamdaman natin? Kasi sabi ko nga, kung anong tinanim natin sa puso't isipan natin, if it's a good energy din ma-harvest. Kapag hindi ganun kagandang energy yung naiisip, nasa puso't isipan natin, hindi rin magandang energy yung naka-harvest natin. Kaya mahalaga na we are going to be fully aware. Ngayon, ang makukuha natin dito definitely is a reflection kung anong energies na ang iyong na-invest. No matter kung anong lalabas dito, I'm gonna tell you na wag panghihinaan ng loob. O kaya wag mong sasabihin na, sabi ni Mark hindi na maganda, so hindi ko na lang gagalingan. Hindi pwedeng ganun. Kung magandang lumabas, mas gagalingan mo pa. Kung may warning tayo dito, then you have to shift your energies. Kasi kung nandun nga tayo sa phase ng buhay natin na hindi tayo masyadong nagbibigay ng magandang process ng discernment, ito na yung tamang opportunity para malaman natin yun. And I can never stress na napakahalaga. Ngayon na naiintindihan ko na mahalaga pala yung magpaplano tayo sa buhay. Mahalaga pala na mindful and aware tayo of ano bang mga iniisip ko, anong sinasabi ko, anong ginagawa ko. Mahalaga na bibigyan natin ng tamang pansin yung mga ganyan. Kasi kung hindi natin binibigyan ng tamang pansin yan, baka hindi din natin namamalayan kung anong klase ng mga blessings or life lessons yung mga nakukuha natin. Parang hindi tayo it's a good way for you to understand accountability. Dapat lagi tayong may accountability sa kung anong mga iniisip natin, sa mga nararamdaman natin, sa sinasabi at ginagawa natin. Para hindi tayo nagugulat kung bakit ganito yung mga naka-harvest natin na energy. Tandaan kung anong tinanim ay siyang aanihin. So every time na nararamdaman mo na okay, eto na naman yung mga hindi ganun kaganda na mga thoughts, andito na naman ang mga emotions na hindi ganun kaganda. And I'm telling you, pag pumasok yan sa puso't isipan natin, tandaan mo, yan at yan lang din talaga ang pwedeng lumabas sa bibig natin and mga gawin natin ng mga actions. One way or another, magre-reflect yan kung anong pinaprocess nating energy from within. So if we want to receive more blessings, ang focus ng puso't isipan, lahat ng actions and decisions natin ay puro pang blessing lang din. Tignan natin. Tandaan kung anong lalabas dito, use it as an inspiration. Okay? And hindi ako magsisinungaling sa iyo. And I will never shelter you to what you need to know kasi you deserve to go through this. And tatawagin na kitang doc. Okay? So, dahil kailangan mag-manifest tayo ng maigi. Alam mo, napakaganda naman eh. Ito naman, napakaganda. Alam mo, kumalma ka na. Napakaganda. I'm telling you. Tsaka, itong set of cards na to, kung halimbawa ako din yung nasa sitwasyon mo, ito ang gusto kong makuhang cards. And I'm gonna be very excited for you. Okay? Para malaman natin kung ano yung mga, magbabalik. Ay, hindi, wala pala tayong commercials. Saka na kapag may mga Facebook ads na tayo. Kaya don't forget to like, share, and subscribe sa YouTube channel natin para mag-monetize na rin tayo ng may mga ads ng ganyan. Diba? So, tapos, ako na yung manlilibre ng mga pearls. Wow! Okay, sige. Very fitting. Very fitting tong ating sabi ko nga, ang first card natin is a resonating energy kung ano na-invest natin. And ang ating na-invest, etong card yung lumabas. Queen of Cups. Maganda to, Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, pag may cups, ang energy nga ng cups, it can be in a form of emotions, it can be a form of celebration. Believe it or not, no matter how you're feeling right now, you were able to invest well. Kasi alam mo rin naman and kilala mo rin naman ang sarili mo. No matter if you are agreeing na yung mga na-invest mo o maganda o hindi, ano ba yung intention mo while you're doing it? Yung intentions while you are also preparing, the intentions mo why you want to become a doctor, the whole intentions while you're going through your studies, yan yung mga na-invest mo. And tinan mo, and I would understand kasi dito merong scorpion kasi dito. And sometimes kasi, di ba, we may feel intimidated. Nako, medyo ano na yan, it can sting yung scorpions. Nakakatakot, nakaka-threaten. Pero tandaan natin, scorpions, they will only do that if they also feel threatened, if they're also being attacked. Otherwise, they're just gonna mind their own business. So that means eyes on the prize. Focus your energies in learning and absorbing and finding more ways on how you can glide through it, and always choose opportunities that can help. Anything na makakatulong sa'yo, dun ka. And alam mo sa sarili mo kung ano din yung mga bagay na pwedeng hindi makatulong, huwag mong dalhin ng energy mo doon. Pero I wanna say with this card, you are able to oversee everything, lahat ng kailangan mo, but you have to be emotionally mindful. You have to focus on your emotions kasi minsan nauunahan tayo ng takot, ng kaba, doubt, and fear. Pero sabi ko nga, paano natin ma-eliminate yung possibilities of having doubt and fear? Hindi lang sa basta magtitiwala. Kaya nga dapat pag mindful ka sa kung anong energy yung mga tinatanim mo, mai-eliminate natin ang opportunity of doubt and fear. Kasi kung alam mo ang ginawa mo, kung alam mo kung ano yung mga pinaprocess mo sa puso't isipan natin, and kung alam mong you're just doing and giving your best, lagi ka nag-aaral, lagi mong binibigay yung best efforts mo, and then that would give you some sort of assurance. And makikita mo yung full fruition niyan when you get to see your grades, when you get to graduate, when you're able to do things. Pero sabi ko nga, it doesn't mean that these are, kumbaga yung mga sinasabi kong yun, yung mga favorable experiences lamang ang magbibigay sa iyo ng assurance na you're doing well. I must say na every time na meron din tayong mga subjects na medyo hindi natin nagagalingan, medyo bumabagsak tayo, etc. yung gano'n, that can be a perfect opportunity for you to focus more kasi alam mo kung saan mo mas dadalin yung energy mo. Alam mo kung saan mo mas gagalingan. Alam mo kung saan ka mas magiging careful, mindful, and kung saan ka mas magbibigay ng effort. Tsaka also, alam mo kung saan naman ka mas comfortable. Hindi naman siya bias. Alam mo that there are some studies, some subjects na alam mong komportable ka. And kapag komportable ka nun, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna pay much attention to it anymore. Pero mas dadalin mo, mas magiging mindful ka on the areas na alam mong kailangan mo mas bantayan. So mas magiging strategic ka on how you're going to discern everything. In which, when you do that, that's gonna be more effective. Ginagawa mo naman na yan. This is the Four of Coins. Look at that. This is a very good card. This is a very, very good card. And tinan mo, it talks about, and the coins being coins, this is a card that resonates abundance and prosperity. Pero hindi lang yun. Look at the huge building at the very back. That means you're solidifying your future. Because of your investments, you are solidifying your future. It's really gearing towards building a safe and secure na future. Only for you to get one major card in the end. We have the death card. Okay, kalma lang. Alam ko na yan. Kalma lang. Huwag kang nervyusin because the death card, nako, alam mo naman, it's depicted differently pagdating sa ating mga movies, no? May it be local or mga foreign movies o mga Hollywood movies natin. But remember, this card is a very meaningful card. Sabi ko nga, if I'm in the same situation, pag itong nakuha ko, I'm telling you, that's hallelujah. Because from death comes rebirth. And ano mo ang energy talaga ng death card? It's ending a bad chapter. So kumbaga, yung doubt, yung worry, yung fear, when you channel your mindfulness, and if you become more conscious, if you become more mindful and aware kung anong energy yung mga ini-invest mo, this will eliminate future doubt and future fear. Kasi alam mo kung anong contribution mo. Alam mo rin and make sure na every time there are tough times that you have to go through, I want you to always go back to that feeling na you have to make a decision why you wanted to become a doctor. Because that's important. That is one of the strongest reasons why you are doing what you're supposed to do. Why you have to go through what you're supposed to go through. Bakit you need to celebrate the good blessings and there are opportunities for you to focus on the things that you need to work on kasi it's going to make you a very good doctor that will save lives in the future. We need more people like you. So, dahil yan ang pagdadaanan mo, sabi ko nga, hindi madali, pero hindi ka naman dadali ng Diyos yan kung hindi para sa iyo yan. So, galingan mo pa ng maigi, pero this time, with more mindfulness. Okay? Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Napakaganda ng message para sa ating last participant, and I'm trusting na kung ano man ang mga pinagdadaanan nyo, Reiki with Marky will be always willing to share wisdom para sa inyo. So, may time pa tayo. Yes, may marami pa tayong time. So, send in your questions kung gusto niyo mag-participate. I-share niyo lang yung live video sa stories natin or sa newsfeed natin in any of your social media. And huwag kalimutan na i-screenshot dahil importante laging may resibo tayo. Okay? And padala niyo lang yung mga screenshot natin sa ating Facebook page. I know some of you are my friends online, pero nakatutok lang po tayo sa ating Facebook page para streamline po yung ating mga questions. Remember, first come, first serve po tayo. Okay, may mga comment section. Ay, Regil, hi! Nice to see you again, Regil. Maraming salamat. Okay. Well, hello, sir. I'm new. Hi, hello. Thank you, Ayushi. Ay, teka lang. Ano nangyari? Ay, ano po, if you're wanting to ask questions or you want to participate, kailangan sundin po natin. Nasa pin post po yung ating instructions on how to join and participate in our session. Sundin po lang natin yung sundin lang po natin yung instructions natin para participate po tayo for tonight. So kung gusto niyo manalo pala ng 1,000 pesos worth of of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue. Pumunta lang po kayo sa kanyang Instagram and Facebook and mag-share lang sa stories or sa newsfeed any of the posts and paki-screenshot din po and then padala sa atin later. May isang mananalo sa atin. Okay? So tingnan natin ang next naman natin. Okay, tingnan natin yung next natin. Okay. Oh, wow! Okay, so ito yung next participant natin. Sabi niya, okay, ask ko lang po sana if I'm pregnant na po ba now? Wow! Tingnan natin ha. Tingnan natin. Sige, I will give my very best but to give you a very good answer on this. Sige. Pero syempre, ang pinakamaganda po talagang way para malaman natin yan, syempre to clarify everything, is syempre to go through yung ating pregnancy test. Pero siguro it feels like medyo nag-uumpisa pa lang tayo, no? So kaya gusto nating malaman din. And if you're starting to feel na there are gonna be symptoms na parang for you to think, sige, tingnan natin yan. For me, the biggest affirmation for me here, it should be strongly major cards ang makukuha natin. And it should be very meaningful cards. So, if it's going to be minor cards, I want to say na magdasal pa tayo ng maigi so that we can manifest this fully. Okay? Sige, tingnan natin na maigi. Okay. Okay, so yung second card natin. And finally, yan, ating third card. Let me see. Alam mo, meron tayong magandang strong, I wanna say, because we have 3 minor cards here. Sabi ko nga, for me to 100% agree, it should always be resonating energies of major cards. And since these are minor cards, but they are very coherent, meron tayong strong warning dito. Kung gusto natin talaga makapag-manifest ng baby, bibigyan kita ng tip. Okay? Because there is a very strong obvious message dito sa ating cards na lumalabas. Okay? Now, I wanted to say na if you tawag dito, I will not 100% affirm na merong na the pregnancy is really pushing through, pero tutulungan kita to realize. Sabi ko nga, tandaan natin kapag magko-consult tayo ng energies through the tarot cards, this is a reflection ng ating mga self-reflection ng ating mga energies. Self-reflection ng kung ano bang mga ini-invest natin na energies. So we have to analyze muna. I'm gonna tell you, lahat ng energies na lumabas dito are all coins. Puro coins. First, second, and third, puro coins. Now, anong ibig sabihin ng coins? You are asking an energy that resonates life, resonates love, resonates the baby. And meron naman mga cards dito, kanina nga, meron din naman ditong cards that may depict ng motherhood. Pwede doon yung the Empress kasi it really is a card that it's the mother card. Like ito, pwede rin to kasi this card, it's being depicted na may dadalang baby. Pero nakuha na kasi ng second participant natin to. So, sabihin mo sa kanya, ba't mo binunot yan? Hindi, joke. Inawa. Okay. So, and every time we get coins is a resonating energy ng abundance and prosperity. So that means, saan mostly appropriate ang mga energies ng ganito? Appropriate ang mga ganyang energies for questions about career, business, abundance, and prosperity as well. So what this is telling me is that majority of your energies doon na pupunta. So, sabi ko nga, kung ang energies na pinapakita sa atin, tinan mo, this is coins. Okay, and look at that. The business, the energy that is really mostly resonating, dinadala talaga sa energy ng ating abundance. Hindi masama yun because you're securing the future. You want to build this tree of abundance. Na pag ang representation tree of abundance, parang pipitas ka na lang ng mga abundance natin in the future. Isa-isahin mo na siya pinipitas. It's already there, it's already stable, which prepares you for the future. Pero the last card is another, kahit meron na tayong mga na-secure na abundance and prosperity, trabaho pa rin ang trabaho. And what this is really telling us is that if the goal is to create life, And ano ba yung kini-create natin? Ano ba talagang kini-create natin? We are creating love energy. So that means, magfo-focus tayo sa love energy. And remember, this is a two-way street. So if you're asking, hindi lang naman ikaw, Borke, ikaw yung magbibitbit sa sinapupunan, eh wala nang participation yung husband. Remember, kayong dalawa ang bubuo niyan. So anong energy ba ang ini-invest ninyong dalawa? So kung mostly the energy is clearly being reflected dun sa energy that's concerning the career, concerning the business, concerning abundance and prosperity, I would highly suggest na ito talaga yung tips on how you're going to effectively conceive. And this is really tried and tested, I'm telling you. Bibigyan kita ng maraming tips, but the most important thing is number one, be mindful and aware ano ba yung ating fertility cycle. So, during the fertility cycle, gawin natin siya ng gawin. Okay? Now, remember, during the fertility cycle, tandaan yun yung time that we are investing energies. And when we are investing our energies, that means you would have, both of you, have to invest on love. Kasi kung bubuo tayo kung bubuo tayo with other intentions, yun lang din other intentions ang mabubuo. So, I want you to invest on genuine love. That means both of you during the fertility cycle, dapat magmamahalan lang kayong dalawa. Give time for love, and it should be genuine love. You're gonna do it not because you're pressured. Kasi kung pressure yung kung ini-invest nyo, pressure lang din ang makukuha ninyo in the end. If you're in wanting to harvest love, then genuinely invest on love. Magmahalan kayo. Do not give opportunities for being angry, being sad, being doubtful, and being fearful. If ang gusto nating na ma-harvest in the future ay pagmamahal lamang, yun lang din ang tanging i-invest natin. Kasi this is a clear reflection of it. Tingnan mo, anong na-harvest natin? Kasi yan ang mga na-invest natin. If you would want to change this, if you would want to improve this, then I would want you to focus on investing on the love. I'm not asking you to quit your job or to not work or not to work on your business. During the times na kailangan bubuo tayo, you both have to be genuinely cooperative sa isa't isa by focusing on love. And hindi porke you are unsuccessful for one period, hindi nyo na itutuloy. Hangga't mapitas natin yung prutas na yun, you're bound to keep doing it over and over. I would also recommend you to do charity work every Monday. And the charitable institution should be for mothers, any charitable institution concerning mothers or babies. You can donate dairy, anything na the dairy products sa mga babies or sa mothers, because that directly is a charity work that would give you that blessing, and you have to do it consistently. Every Monday, find a charity work. If you want, merong Fabella, yung may mga GCash yung Fabella, you can ask for those GCash. And I'm telling you, hindi naman siya necessarily na you have to donate such a huge chunk. Hindi naman. Anything that comes from the heart, i-donate natin in a form of charity. And bago mo siya i-donate, you have to set the intention, Lord, I'm ready to let go of this blessing to help others. And in exchange, I'm praying for that happy, healthy, loving baby. And then do it over and over. And alam mo, maganda nga na if you're going to share this commitment to your husband as well, let your husband be involved in this. And yung mga ganitong wisdom, tandaan natin kapag mga pang-relationship, yung mga wisdom natin, this wisdom shouldn't stop just within you. It should be shared equally. It should be done effectively with both parties involved. So, kailangan hindi kasi baka mamaya ikaw gagalingan mo, diba? Ikaw, you're gonna be mindful, you're going to do your part, pero the other party, the husband should also do his part. Dahil tandaan, pareho kayo nag-i-invest niyan. And keep doing this over and over and over. But still, sabi ko nga, my biggest pa rin tip is to wait for that perfect timing. It feels like medyo bago pa lang, so wait for that perfect timing na go through a pregnancy test pa rin, just to be sure, of course. And kung ba tandaan natin, I'm just reading the energies that you've been that you're able to invest. Si God pa rin ang magde-declare niyan. Si God pa rin ang magbibigay sa atin ng blessing na yan. So, magdasal pa rin na maigi. Go through the pregnancy test kapag pwede na. I'm sure naghihintay lang tayo ng timing. And if and when that this is not going to be the good news that we're waiting for right now, at least you know how to work it well in the future. And you have to keep doing it over and over. Sabi ko nga, hanggat hindi natin naka-harvest yung mga blessings natin, consider it as if nagtatanim pa tayo ng maraming maraming blessings. Okay? Yun lamang, and thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So may time pa tayo, and sabi ko nga para sa lahat ng gustong sumali and mag-participate, nasa comment section po yung ating instructions. And also, there's one lucky winner of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue. If you want to win 1,000 pesos worth of the Crystal Abundance Bracelet, pumunta lang kayo sa Instagram or Facebook of Celestial Blue. Share in your news feeds or in your stories, kahit anong post sa Celestial Blue. Share nyo na yung mga pearls. Ang beautiful kasi ng mga pearls. Again, I'm wearing a Celestial Blue na Edison Freshwater Pearl. So, share nyo na yan. Also, do not forget to watch our weekly tarot reading kasi this week's really amazing. Pero meron tayong one day na may malakas na warning. Okay? And this is gonna happen on Thursday. So, panoorin natin kung ano yung warning natin on Thursday kasi I'm telling you, that's the strongest warning card. Nakuha natin yung strongest warning card on that day. And 2 Thursdays ago, lumabas yung card na yon. And medyo, ayun nga, the following day, medyo lumindol. Okay, kaya yun yung nagbigay ako ng sabi ko na medyo stay indoors lang during that week. Hindi naman mga ganun sakuna yung nakita ko. However, it's still a very sensitive na warning. So please watch our weekly tarot reading after this, okay? Ay, kumuha na tayo, nagsha-shuffle na ako ng cards. Tignan muna natin yung next natin na participant. Okay. Okay, asan na? Teka, okay. Ayun. Now, ito na yung ating next participant. Ang participant natin ay ang nagre-request ng career po and love life. But since unahin muna natin yung first question about career, sige, tingnan natin ang energy muna natin for career. Okay, sige, kukuha tayo ng 3. Medyo, ay, sabi, namaskaram din pala sa'yo. Maraming salamat for greeting me. Sige, tingnan natin. 3 cards para sa ating sa ating next participant. For career daw ang tinatanong ng ating next participant. Okay, here we go. So, wow. Alam kong may pinagdadaanan ka. Okay, alam kong ikaw ay may pinagdadaanan para sa iyong career. And alam ko na this is something that you have been considering. You have been considering this for a long time, pero pinag-aaralan mo talaga ng maigi. You have 1 out of 3 major cards. And kaya alam ko na ikaw may pinagdadaanan. It's because of the set of cards na iyong nakuha. And for our first card, dun lumabas ang ating ang major card. And tandaan, lahat ng lalabas sa first card natin, that's an energy na na-invest natin. And if the major card is there, ang ibig but dami ko na chismis, di ko pala napapakita yung card. So this is the Hermit. And the Hermit, ang tawag natin dyan locally ermitanyo. And tandaan natin yung mga ermitanyo, nakikita natin sila either sa kuweba, deep in the caves, or sometimes nasa gubat, di ba? So in short, naka-isolate yung mga yan. But remember, ang mga ermitanyo, they're very wise beings. Very wise, very spiritual. That's the kind of energy that they are. And tandaan natin na mga ermitanyo, dun tayo humihingi ng mga wise na mga advice because they're just very spiritual and they know many wisdom. But remember, sorry, nagsa-self-healing kasi ako ngayon. And remember, this being in the first card, ang sinasabi niyan, talagang alam kong may pinag-iisipan ka. You have been considering many things. Hindi lang siya ng should I stay, should I go. It's really referring to, am I in the right place? Am I really supposed to grow here? It's really reassessing your career, and you're really wanting to consider if this is really the best position for you, if this is really the best opportunity for you. And honestly, hindi masama that you also go through these questions. Not just necessarily na merong nangyari, not necessarily lang din kasi na parang merong kang, kumbaga, you have been triggered because of one instance or a situation. Of course, may mga nangyari that makes you consider it, di ba? Meron yan. But the thing is, you are also doing this importantly kasi we have to always be in a place that will always exude happiness. It can be your career we're talking about right now, but it can be in anything and everything that resonates what your life is about. So, ang mahalaga na pag may gagawin tayo, whether it's something that concerns our love life, in our career, in our health, any aspeto ng buhay, ang social ng any aspeto, any aspect ng life natin, kung may gagawin tayo, we have to do it na happily, di ba? Na it should lead to happiness. And kasi sometimes, we are fulfilled. Kumbaga, kung saan natin dinala yung energy natin, we are feeling the fulfillment. Nafu-fulfill tayo, but there are times na we feel fulfilled, but we may not necessarily feel happy. And mas maganda din na unahin natin yung happiness kasi the fulfillment, basta masaya ka, basta nararamdaman mo na happy ka, you will do everything that it takes so that eventually the happiness can also become a combo of happiness and fulfillment. Iba rin yung ganun kasi sometimes you can be you can be fulfilled but not necessarily happy, but you can also be happy but not yet fulfilled. So that means it gives room, basta masaya ka, that gives room for you to work harder, for you to focus your energies even more. So for me, this is not a bad thing for you to go through this kasi maganda na lagi nating alam kung nasaan tayo and ano nararamdaman natin with what we're doing. Hindi tayo pwedeng maging manhid. Hindi tayo pwedeng hindi natin pakikialaman yung mga ganyang sitwasyon because mindfulness will always give us kung ano yung mga future na makukuha nating energies. The more mindful we become, kung ano ba mga pinaprocess natin ng energy sa puso't isipan natin, ano lumalabas sa bibig natin, and kung anong ginagawa natin. The more na alam natin ang mga sinasabi at ginagawa natin, the more na masesecure kung anong mga blessings or life lessons sa kailangan nating pagdaanan. Because the second card is Seven of Wands. I really feel like you're doing your very best. But there are also times kasi na one of the things that you're considering is that you know you're doing very best, but kung ano yung mga outcome na gusto mo is not necessarily manifesting. Kumbaga, alam mo na hindi ka nagkukulang sa anong kailangan mong ibigay, pero you're yet to discover that part of you that gets fulfilled. You are also waiting to be acknowledged with your hard work and effort so that you can fully stay motivated. Kasi you know how it is, ako as a teacher myself, I always make it a habit na I always I call out rather anything and everything that I need to call out. Kapag may nakita kong magandang bagay na ginagawa ng mga estudyante ko, I will always call it out. I will commend and celebrate these things with my students. And anything din with my students na kailangan ko i-call out to help them and to correct any of their actions, I also do that. I do that because when you do, that resonates genuine care. May malasakit. Kasi pag di natin nakukuha yan, parang minsan mapapaisip tayo, may malasakit ba? O mayroon bang care? Meron bang pagmamahal? And the more that you do, the more that you give those, the more din na ikaw, alam mo at least yung direction mo. Hindi ka basta lang yung pinag-iinitan, hindi ka lang basta yung parang na taga-celebrate lang ng mga success. It has to be well-balanced. And I have been practicing that for the longest time. Kasi gusto ko in return, ganyan din yung ibibigay sa akin. Kapag meron tayong mga i-celebrate na mga blessings, gusto ko i-celebrate din siya. And kung may kailangan akong matutunan, I'd love that. Because we all need that. And yun nga lang, syempre, of course, learning the process, it has to go through many things, but that's part of it. And that's another lesson that we all need to go through. I want you to know na if you are not able to improve this or if you're not able to, kumbaga, secure what you need to, the assurance that you want and need, it may lead to other things. Kasi ito yung next card natin. We have the Six of Swords. At tingnan mo naman, it's literally going into a different direction. Kumbaga, nandito yung direction ng isa, but you're obviously going the other way. And may bit tayong mga swords dyan. And that is actually a resonating energy of the wisdom that may possibly turn into a weapon, and you wouldn't want that. So ang gusto ko, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're processing at the moment, I want you to be very fair for yourself. And I want you to make sure na you are going to give ample discernment, ample time to discern para hindi ka naman clueless. And at the end of it, sabi ko nga, lahat ng ending natin, it should lead to happiness. Kasi kung hindi, give yourself a perfect opportunity to work on the happiness. Bakit ako hindi masaya? You have to also know that. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng hindi natin alam why we feel a certain thing. Kasi hindi tayo baliw. Hindi tayo ganun, yung nalulungkot lang ng wala lang. Hindi tayo sumasaya lang ng wala lang. Our brain works that way. It always responds and reacts according to the stimuli. Something will spark that something that would lead you to thinking, saying, and comes with that emotion. Kapag our brain encounters a stimuli of happiness, magre-respond siya according to happiness and vice versa. So, you have to know if you're happy, you have to know why you're happy. And if you're not happy, mas importanteng alam mo ning hindi. And alam mo dapat kung bakit. And it will help you address it. So, dapat alam natin. Okay? Work on this. And I want you to know na you can work with this with the help of your boss. And with the help of the boss o kaya someone higher than you na alam mo makakatulong sa'yo. The least thing you would want to happen is to just create chismis. Okay, di ba? O kaya, doon tayo pupunta sa alam nating makakatulong sa atin. Hindi tayo pupunta doon sa mga tao na alam nating hindi makakatulong or possibly can just create opportunities of chismis. Okay? Yun lamang, and thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. May time pa ba tayo? Yes, may time pa tayo, kaya itotodo na natin. So, kung gusto ninyong manalo ng 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet, sumali na kayo because libre lang. And kailangan lang natin pumunta sa Facebook or Instagram ni Celestial Blue. Make sure na mag-share tayo ng any post sa stories or sa newsfeed. Paki-screenshot and then padala sa ating Facebook page. Ay, ang dami ng chismisan. Next action of happy for me, what's coming in our relatin. Ano yung relatin po natin? And by the way, if you want to ask questions, if you want to participate, please follow our guidelines. Please check the pin post on how we're going to participate. Okay? So I discourage po, and please refrain from sending your questions here or posting your questions here in the comment section kasi meron po tayong procedure on how to do that. Okay, next participant naman po tayo. Let us see. Uy, okay. Wow, okay. Nako, ang ganda ng question nitong next participant natin. Teka, tingnan natin. Sabi niya, medyo essay writing itong next participant natin. Hi, Master. Paread naman po ng guidance sa career. Sure, tingnan natin. And sabi niya, ito may essay writing. Makakapag-abroad pa ba ako or ipupush ko ba siya this year or dito na lang ako sa Pilipinas? Till now kasi hindi ko alam kung anong career pwede ako dito sa Pilipinas. Nagtitry naman ako ng iba't ibang bagay, medyo di ko pa makita kung saan ako pwede. Abroad naman, makakapag-apply naman kaya lang problema ko makapag-iiwanan sa mga bata. Medyo need ng clarity, guidance, salamat po. Okay, yun lamang, nagmamahal. Ay, totoong essay writing pa. Okay, sandali. Okay, tingnan natin yung opportunities ng career kasi para at least that's to clear out. Tsaka you've been mentioning working abroad primarily. Tingnan natin yung opportunity on that. Pero here's what I'm going to tell you. Anong tawag dito? I really believe na ang pinakakailangan nating i-secure is the direction itself. Kasi honestly, madaling mag-sift through ng mga plano natin kung alam muna natin kung saan tayo pupunta. Mas madaling magbigay ng direction pag alam natin kung anong direction na ang gusto natin and willing tayong tahakin. And my tip for you to understand kung ano talaga ang magiging path mo for your career is to also take a look at the things that you do best. Dapat ayun din, may mindfulness din tayo. It feels like our theme for tonight is really about mindfulness. So napansin niyo ba lahat ng mga concern natin, ng mga participants natin is really concerning mindfulness. Bukod sa mindfulness ng skincare ko because you have to be mindful of your skin. Kaya tinitingnan ko naman napaka-shiny. Mag-ano ba tayo? Magbigay ako ng isang skincare reveal natin. And then recently I just tried this and it's really giving a very good result so far. And this is a recommendation by my partner. So I'm using this siguro mga 2 weeks na, no, baby, no? Mga 2 weeks ko na ba 'tong gamit, yun, no? So, mga 2 sige papaka-vlogger muna tayo, yes, yung ano, gustong-gusto ko talaga gawin 'to sa ano, yan, this is ano, yan, yan. Dahil I'm using Kiehl's, ayan, yan. So, this is my ano, ito yung kay Unshiny, 'di ba? Pero cute 'to, I like it naman, I like it. So, this is Kiehl's, Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Ang sabi niya, ang ganda ng essay writing din itong Kiehl's ito, sabi niya, "A replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning." And totoo naman, nakakadami ng freshness siya every morning. So if you wanna try this as well, I wanna recommend this actually. Kaya lang baka ubusan niyo ako ha, baka pagpunta ko dun naubos naman na. So ito siya ha, yan, ang cute 'di ba? Oh, gusto ko lang talagang gumanon. Na Diyos ko si Vanelli, si My Sassy Box, bumili ka na rin nito, maganda 'to, nakakaano, bukod sa ano, increase youthful glow, alam mo yan, yan ang ating ano, ay sus, okey. Ay, oo nga pala, magtrabaho na tayo, nandito na yung next na ano natin, sandali. First of all, you really going back, we really need to be mindful and aware kung what we do best. So, halimbawa, if you're very good in sales, then we will target opportunities involving sales. Okay? So, ano pa ba? Pwede namang ano, if what other skills and talents do you have? 'Di ba? Kasi we will always, sabi ko nga, bakit natin kailangan alam muna yung gagawin natin? Kasi you have to like what you're doing. You have to love what you're doing. Kasi eventually, halimbawa, bibigyan kita ng options diyan na puwede kasing kukuha lang tayo ng kukuha ng kung anong meron o kung anong available diyan o kung anong opportunity ang meron diyan. Pero if it's not gonna lead us to happiness, again, yun na naman ang ending natin nun. Kapag yung mga gagawin natin will not lead us to happiness, malaking possibility na you're just gonna be there for the money. You're just gonna be there because you have the responsibility to provide, but at the end of it, it may push you out dahil hindi ka na naman masaya sa ginagawa mo. And there are many opportunities in our life na nakita na natin kung ano yung ganong feeling. Yung gagawa tayo ng isang bagay na hindi naman tayo masayang gawin and hindi siya masyadong maluwag sa pakiramdam. And dapat ngayon nandito tayo we are in a time of our life na dapat masayang-masaya tayo with what we're gonna do. So my very first step for you is that find what you do best and what makes you happy doing it. Dun muna tayo kasi dun pa lang 'pag na-declare mo na kung ano 'yon at kung alam mo kung ano 'yon, dun yung direction na pupuntahan natin. But to secure yung question natin kasi you're also mentioning primarily, you've been mentioning about going abroad, tignan natin yung opportunity abroad. So, ang gagawin natin, if merong opportunity abroad for this period or for the meantime, then, kung ano yung mga skills, kung ano yung mga bagay na you can do happily, na maluwag sa kalooban mo, you find opportunities na ganun outside of the country. Yun ang gagawin natin. Okay, ay konnichiwa. Hi Joy, thank you so much. Nakaabot pa, hello Joy, thank you for watching all the way from Japan. Napaka-global ng ano natin kasi meron tayong may Sweden tayo, meron din tayong Japan ngayon. So maraming salamat. Maraming salamat for joining. Na-miss kita Joy ha, maraming salamat. Okay, so tignan natin ang opportunity for abroad. Pero here is again what I'm going to tell you. So, syempre, sabi ko nga, pang self-check, baliktad yung ano ko. Pang self-check kasi lahat ng lumalabas sa cards natin. So that means, kung anong energy na yung mga na-invest natin, yun at yun lang kasi talaga ang lalabas dun sa atin. Pero ang sabi ko nga, ang cards natin, hindi dapat siya, it should never stop us or limit us to what we can do dahil magre-reflect lang dito kung saan natin dinadala yung energy natin. And that means if you are not satisfied with the energies that will come out dun sa ating cards, it leaves room for you to improve your energies instead. Focus on the things that will improve it. And para makita mo lang, ano bang mga magagandang energies naman na na-invest ko, and then para alam mo din and aware ka din. So tingnan natin ha. No matter what comes out from this, yun pa rin ang plano natin. Find what you do best and kung ano nakakapagpasaya sa'yo so that you can always be staying motivated with what you're doing. Okay, tingnan natin na lang kung may opportunity tayo abroad. Pero here's what I'm also going to tell you. Kung hindi mo naman makuha yung opportunity abroad, pwedeng period lang kasi yan. Pwedeng like right now, hindi pa siya pwede, but in the visible future, let's see. Oh my gosh, alam mo, I want to say there is a possibility for a career abroad. There is a possibility because you have 1 out of 3 major cards. So dahil meron na nga tayong, napaka-progressive nung card. Honestly, gustong ko tong lumabas dito sa ano mo na to, sa cards mo na to. And I really want you to really see yung progress nitong cards natin dahil yung sets nung ano na to, it gives you the right motivation. Okay? So, alam mo na sinabi ko na nga na may possibility, that means kailangan mas motivate ka. So, kailangan ang next step natin dahil may possibility nga tayo for an opportunity abroad, to know kung ano yung pwede nating papasukin na opportunities para mas mananarrow down mo. Okay? So first of all, ito yung mga na-invest natin na energies and punong-puno siya ng doubt, worries, and fear because this is the two of swords. Imagine ito yung na-invest mo na energy. Nag-invest ka ng puro doubt, fear, and because sabi ko nga, hindi naman kita i-shelter on the energies that you've invested kasi para mas ma-improve mo yung energy mo. But no matter what kind of energies you're invested, it still turned out positively. Looks like may nakalaan talaga sa'yo kasi kung ito ay isang bagay na kailangan muna nating matutunan, kung ito ay isang chapter or isang aspeto ng buhay natin na kailangan muna tayo may matutunan at ayusin, edi ang lalabas din talaga muna dyan is kailangan matuto muna tayo. But even if nakapag-invest ka ng hindi ganun kagandang energies because this is really resonating a lot of fear. Imagine mo, 2 sword nakahawak dun sa nearing sa leeg natin. It may not necessarily look good, I know, pero it gives you a self-reflection kung ano ba yung mga na-invest ko. But you know what? It turns into something better. This is the 2 of coins. And when we get 2 of coins, this is the resonating energy ng abundance, prosperity, also resonating work. And this is a very fitting na card for you. Kasi if ang iniisip mo, well, syempre iba pa rin if I'm gonna work abroad. That means I would need to invest money pa din. So sometimes, you're wondering, okay, if the opportunity is there, pero will I have the opportunity to sustain it? Dahil that means I'm gonna have to invest on working on processing the papers, etc. Alam kong kasama yan. Pero with this, tinan mo may infinity sign. So that means magkakaroon ka ng blessing to work on that. I want you to trust even more. I want you to work hard even more. I want you to set your intentions even better para mas makuha mo yan. Kasi alam mo kung bakit ko nasabi, look at that. Dun sa likod, dun sa background, this is a body of water. It looks like an ocean and then merong ship dun sa background. Only for you to get the major card in the end. So, ang dulong card, this is the energy that what you will encounter or receive in the future. And look at that. It's a major card. This is the strength card. And that is a very good sign. Nandun na naman yung infinity sign. So that means, kaya nga sinabi ko, there is really a possibility that this is also for you. Pero kailangan pagagalawin natin yung baso. Okay? Pagagalawin natin yung baso. So doon na natin i-apply yung ating mga tips earlier, yung advice sa'yo. Start working and sorting on the things that you are willing to do, what you're doing best. Find the skill that you know is more suitable with your character and yung talagang alam mong gustong-gusto. Or let's put it this way, because also, as I can see na meron naman talagang possibility for you, ang pwede mo rin naman gawin kung dito mo i-apply na, sige, kahit ano pong opportunity, I'm very flexible, I'm gonna do it. Pero sometimes, sabi ko nga, if we put our energy in that space, na kung anong opportunity po yung pwedeng dalin tayo in an opportunity that we may not 100% be comfortable. Pero kailangan nating gawin. So ang reminder ko naman, kung doon naman tayo mapupunta doon sa ganun, is that you have to grow more conscious effort on how you're going to love what you're going to do. Kasi kailangan pahalagahan natin yung mga blessings natin. Kasi tandaan natin, nagdadasal tayo kay God. Di ba? Nagdadasal tayo, God, Lord God, pakibigyan po ako ng ganitong blessing. Tapos 'pag binigay sa'tin yung blessing, "Ay hindi ko pala masyadong kaya yung ganitong blessing." Paano tayo bibigyan ng maraming blessing pa ng Diyos kung halimbawa kapag sinagot yung mga prayers natin, eh, hindi pala natin alam o kaya hindi natin masyadong sabi nga ng Pussycat Dolls, "Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it." Kasi totoo naman, 'di ba? So, kapag yung mga pinagdasal natin nagtotoo, eh, kasi pinagdasal natin. So, the Lord God just answers our prayers every time. So, 'pag pinagdasal natin ta's binigyan tayo ng opportunity, we have to know how to value it. So, kailangan yung conscious effort mo not just to work hard, but to find it in your heart, to genuinely love what you're doing so that you can value your blessing even more. Mas minamahal mo yung ginagawa mo, mas minamahal mo yung blessing sa'yo, mas gaganahan pa yung Diyos na bigyan ka ng bigyan ng blessing. And you already have two strong signs here. Napaka-progressive nung opportunity for you. The infinity sign right there is also the symbol of stability. And yung comfort nandun. So this is really a good opportunity for you na the more na you prepare yourself with this opportunity, mas mabibigyan mo ng magandang value kapag nandyan na. Now, I want you, since we already have this affirmation, all the more, all the more na dapat nating gagalingan na. At least alam mo, there's something that's waiting for you abroad. So, find opportunities on how you're gonna work well. I'm pretty sure since may direction na tayo, pwede mong dalhin yung energy mo doon. Pwede mong ibuhos yung energy mo doon. And so that kung anong tinanim, siya ding aanihin. Tandaan, kailangan nating pagalawin yung baso every time. So that means, kailangan gagawin natin yung part natin. You have to do your efforts, you have to do your research, you have to do whatever and everything that it takes para mabigyan ka ng opportunity to work abroad. Huwag mag-aalala dun sa investment again ng kailangan mong i-invest. You will be provided for it. So sabi ko nga, the infinity signs na lumabas dito sa dalawang cards mo are your affirmation na talagang may nakalaan sa iyo diyan. So, magtiwala 'pag nandiyan na yung opportunity, grab it. Grab it and make sure that you value it well. And when you do, mas maraming maraming blessings pa yung mag-a-unfold sa atin. And I want you to focus even more on how you're going to grow this. Because when you do, mas gaganahan pa yung Diyos na padalan ka kasi 'pag nakikita niya na, okay, talagang itong anak kong 'to mahilig na pahalagahan ang mga blessings ko, nakakatuwang bigyan ng mga blessings 'yan. And I hope this is also gonna serve as a good inspiration for everybody. But the more we become mindful with our energies, kung ano ba mga nilalabas at ini-invest natin na energies, mas alam natin kung ano din ang maha-harvest natin in the future. So mindfulness is always key. Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, so but since nagta-time check na rin tayo right now, it's already like 9 minutes before our ano. Unfortunately, this will be our last question for tonight. So, mag-focus na tayo sa ating raffle. Okay, so ito din. Sandali, kailangan ko lang i-take note yung mga raffle entries natin. So, here we go. So, may entry tayo from Angelica Mabaza. So, okay. So, yun yung mga nakapag-share. Kung gusto niyo manalo ng 1,000 pesos, 1 million, baka mapaabono pa ako kay Celestial Blue. If you want to win 1,000 pesos worth, okay, clear yan, 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue, pumunta lang kayo kay Celestial Blue in Instagram or Facebook page, mag-share ng kahit anong post sa newsfeed or sa stories, and then paki-screenshot and padala niyo sa ating Facebook page. And then, yun na. Oy, sige, may mga ano. Hi, Lariel. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining in. What's coming to, ay, shush. Hi, Tamisha. Is it Tamisha? Did I say it correctly? Tamisha Miller. Unfortunately, it's already time for our reading sessions. But of course, we're going to be back every Tuesday. We're going to be here to share our wisdom and energy. Please be back here, same time, same channel from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's Philippine Standard Time. Just ko na nose blood pa ako. So, last minute na lang na nose blood pa ako. Teka lang, si Angelica Mabasa is our entry sa ating ano. Ayan, sige, sandali. Meron pa tayong entry. Ayan, okay, si Vanelli, ayan. Okay, who else? Si Gladys, yan. So far meron na tayong ano, meron na tayong 4 entries. So kung gusto niyo manalo again ng 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue, pumunta lang tayo sa Instagram and Facebook page, mag-share lang ng kahit anong post. Lalong-lalo again nasa ano, this is again a Celestial Blue na ano na freshwater pearl. This is an Edison freshwater pearl. Tsaka yung mga quality ng ano, as you can see bilog na bilog yung ano. Bilog na bilog yung mga pearls na ano na binibigay ni Celestial Blue. So you would really see the quality. This is an Edison na freshwater pearl. Medyo pinkish purplish yung ano niya. So alam mo napakaganda ng energy ng pearl because it really works well with your emotions. It works well with your emotions. It works well with your intuition as well. So napakaganda ng energy ng anong tawag dito? Energetically maganda ang energy ng pearls. Okay, tingnan na natin yung mga ano pa natin. Okay, let's see. Teka, teka. Ay, syempre naman si Francis. Ayan, may entry din si Francis. Si Francis Pasana. In fairness, always present. Thank you again, Francis. Special shout out. I love Pearls Master. Ay nako, oh my gosh, ano mo lalo na sa ano, sa Japan, the Mikimoto pearls are also amazing. Yan. Not much on the Aqua, but Mikimoto, very good pearls in Japan. Saka South Sea, nako, ang ganda ng mga South Sea pearls natin. Ayan, puro pearls na yung pinag-uusapan natin. Nandun kasi tayo sa Pearl Phase. So again, if you want to join and win 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet courtesy of Celestial Blue, I'll give you 3 more minutes. Pag nag-59 na tayo, magra-raffle na tayo kagad. So just 3 minutes left and then magra-raffle na tayo. Nako, thank you po sa mga mga nabasahan ko kanina. Maraming salamat sa very humbling na mga ano, na mga reply ninyo sa mga binigay kong wisdom. Maraming salamat. Ay, syempre si Cha Rodrin. Yan. Ay, naku, speaking yung mga shinare nyo, kita nyo puro pearl. Ang gaganda, di ba? Naku, yung pearl na yun, that's a Tahitian na ano. Yung ba yung peacock? Oh my gosh, it's a peacock na Tahitian pearls. That's South Sea pearls. Very good investment. It's really a very good investment. At since nandun na kami sa ano sa Pearl Face ngayon. Okay, Cha Rodrin from all the way from Sweden. Master Cha, thank you. May entry, acknowledge yung entries natin for tonight. So far, we have 5 entries. Okay? Ay, of course. Sasali daw sa raffle yung Princess of Mega World. Si Rain Zafra, the Princess of Mega World, na napakasaya. Alam mo yan. So, okay. So, ayan. Okay. Okay lang yun. Good night sir, next time again, yeah, thank you, sayonara, God bless din, maraming salamat. Sayonara, wow. Ay, shawarma, bakit shawarma? Akala ko sabi ko sa'yo, si Rain akala ko na misheard mo yung ano, sabi niya, nag-buy lang ako ng shawarma. Tapos nakita ko sayonara, sorry na, si Universe talaga. Ang saya naman ng beef yun, bawal yun. Bawal yun sa amin, bawal ang beef. Sandali. Okay. Okay. Oh, meron pa tayong here. Next entry, we have Rika Erasga. Ayan, Rika Erasga. You're still up and running for America's Next Top Model. So we have 7 entries so far. Tignan na natin yung mga entries pa natin. Teka, baka may na-miss out ako. Ayan, teka lang ha. Okay. So, sabi ko nga, while we are waiting one last minute, by the way, one last minute, please do not forget to watch yung weekly tarot reading natin because meron tayong strong warning this week and it's really important na magabayan tayo lalo na in that challenging. It's gonna happen on Thursday, okay? So, tingnan niyo, panoorin niyo na maigi kung paano natin mapaghahandaan ng maigi yung ating Thursday energy. But starting tomorrow, actually, major yung mga cards ng Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No? So, medyo maganda naman yung energy natin. And it's very transformational. Pero syempre, ang pinakamahalaga pa rin is we really know how to take care of our blessings well. So, panoorin yung weekly tarot reading. Ayan na. Officially, it's 59. So, we will now start our draw. We have 7 entries. Yung 7 entries natin sa ating 1,000 pesos worth of Crystal Abundance Bracelet is starting with, we have Angelica, Vanelli, Gladys, Francis, Chat, Rain, and Rika Irasga. One of you will win. Ako, ito yung mga ano natin. So, para makita ninyo, ayan, yung mga names natin. So, here we go. One lucky winner of Crystal Abundance Bracelet. And yung ating winner for tonight is... Okay, congratulations sa'yo. Tingnan natin. In fairness, yung lucky last na natin si Rika. Congratulations, Rika Erasca. You are our winner for tonight. Congratulations. And we're just gonna get your details so that we can send you. Maraming salamat for joining us for tonight. Huwag kalimutan to watch the weekly tarot reading. And I will see you all this coming Sunday. Mag-ingat sa Thursday, ha? Diyos ko po. For now, this has been Marky Mendoza. Keep trusting the process, everybody. Have a happy week ahead. Namaskaram. Maraming salamat and I will see you all next time. Salamat po.